Hi everyone and welcome back to my 100% walkthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. On this video we're going to complete the mission Friend of the Family, and this mission starts off in the Palace Auditory. So here we go, we're going to just have a quick look. We've come on database. Petruccio Auditory, date of birth 1463, profession student, noble. The youngest of the Auditory children, Petruccio was described as having a weak constitution by Giovanni Auditore in a letter to Lorenzo de' Medici soon after the boy's birth. Apparently he didn't improve with time. Petruccio was pulled from school due to illness when he was 12, and according to records from the family doctor was confined to bed. No other data exists after that, so it's probable that he eventually succumbed to his illness. So we have the choice of 3 missions here at the time, and this one we're going to walk over to Maria Auditore to get the mission. Let's just check the database for Maria Auditore. Funny, normally it comes up with Maria Auditore, but it's not this time.
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here.
Okay, so friend of the family, help Maria with her errand. Now, after I've accepted this, there's an awful lot of talking that goes on between the characters, so I won't be commentating, so as you can hear on that, all those things, unless, of course, a database entry comes up, in which case I'll read that. Here we go.
I know about your fight with Vieri.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. Could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco di Pazzi is many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Still, I wish there was another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass. Here we are. Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital to understanding and enjoying life. You should find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
Back to your house then.
Si. Ezio, help Leonardo, will you?
Okay, so we have to pick up the box,
What do you do?
and
He's
just
been
we
working
lead the
for
way
his
back
father.
to the house.
Ah, you're to be a banker.
For now. And you? Art, was it?
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, a purpose. Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world. I want to change it.
Oh, Leonardo. I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna. That's kind of you.
Thank you for your help, son. Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
And there we have it, friend of the family completed. Thank you very much. I just want to check the database because I felt there should have been some entries in there somehow. It doesn't seem to have come up. Oh well, here we go. Maria Auditori. Let's do her. Date of birth 1432. Profession writer and noble. I grow tired of these walls that surround me and am bored with safety. Now is the time to make a decision. I will go out there and see what my life may truly be. Maria wrote these words when she was 16, a week before she met Giovanni Auditori. Born into the powerful banking family, the Mozzi, Maria is one of the most famous historical sources of the time period due to her multi-volume diary, which has been translated by several notable scholars and is on display in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence. With funding from her parents, Maria opened up a bakery in the courtyard of her family palazzo, which she transformed into an artistic gathering place. It was there that she met a man with such conviction. I found myself rooted to the spot, unable to look anywhere else. That man was Giovanni Auditori. Maria and Giovanni were married in 1450, where Maria's diary entry continues for the next few decades, describing her patronage of several up-and-coming artists and her trials as a mother, at which point she abruptly abandons her writing to the disappointment of historians everywhere. And Leonardo da Vinci. Date of birth 1452. Profession painter, inventor, designer, architect, scientist and engineer. The illegitimate son of a notary and peasant woman, Leonardo da Vinci was raised in Tuscany. Like many designed to be superstars, he had no surname, Vinci being the town in which he was born. At age 14 he was apprenticed to a Florentine painter, Verrocchio, who taught him chemistry, drafting, painting, sculpting and modelling. When he was 20, Leonardo established his own workshop and then travelled across Italy, eventually painting his great masterpieces, The Last Supper in 1498 and the Mona Lisa in 1503 to 1507, somewhere around there. During his travels, Leonardo studied the world with unquenchable curiosity, recording his observations in mirror writing within his notebooks. He created designs for a helicopter, tank, solar power and a calculator, among others. He was also an engineer designing garrisons, cannons and movable barricades. Despite this epic list of accomplishments, Leonardo was hounded by his patrons for his chronic procrastination. Pieces frequently took years longer than he anticipated, and many were never finished at all. Leonardo had a tumultuous love life. Accused of sodomy in 1476, he was most likely homosexual. Saleh, his assistant, was accused of stealing and spending too much money on clothes, but was also probably Leonardo's lover. Leonardo painted several pictures of Saleh, including his famous St. John the Baptist, and left the Mona Lisa to him when he died in 1519. The Palazzo Auditori. Completed in 1473, the Palazzo Auditori is notable for its rusticated stonework and Roman pilasters. Giovanni Auditori designed the palazzo himself, based on initial sketches by Leon Battista Alberti. Once built, the palazzo became a fixture of the Santa Maria Novella district. Lorenzo de' Medici mentioned in a letter addressed to Giovanni, dated 1474, that he admired the facade's lack of ostentation. I think that means it was fairly plain. Bottega di Leonardo a Firenze. Leonardo da Vinci opened his own studio after completing his apprenticeship to Verrocchio, one of the most successful Florentine artists of the day. Between 1476 and 1481, Leonardo probably continued to collaborate with Verrocchio, although no one is quite sure what he was working on. In 1481, he was given his first commission by the monks of San Donato, a scopetti, to paint the Adoration of the Magi. In true Da Vinci style, he began the painting, but never finished it. So that brings us up to date with the database. We've finished this. That's the end of this video. If you like it, please like it and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell if you want to get notifications of when the next videos are coming. Until next time then, requiesce, capo pace.